Hello everyone, I'm Chuck Smith, the Sales and Marketing Manager for RDL. We're here at InfoComm Las Vegas, in this wonderful 2026 show. We've got some fantastic new products I want to share with you, and I'm going to start with this column over here. In this display panel, we've got a brand new Rack-Up Bluetooth unit. This is called the RU-BTLA, Bluetooth Line Level Audio to Format A interface. This unit has the ability to take stereo or mono input, and it actually converts to line level audio in both balanced, unbalanced, and our Format A platform, which allows you to not only connect additional inputs, but many receiver outputs as well. All three outputs can be used at the same time. It has the ability to sum to mono if you want to send mono signals or stereo. And it also has an optional pairing unit. One of the great features of this new Bluetooth unit is it actually is a dual receiver unit where it accepts both classic audio and classic Bluetooth audio and LE, depending on whatever you're transmitting to it. One of the nice things about Bluetooth is with LE you get a little further distance. We're achieving in distances of 100, 150 feet. But with any Bluetooth signal, you always have the ability to have something disruptive by getting in the way. Bluetooth is only as good as its solid line of sight. So we added this convenient little built-in bracket. This bracket allows you to hang this unit up in an optimal location, high on a wall, even on the ceiling, and get that antenna exactly where you need, where it's going to be obstructed the least. And then we have this really convenient optional Bluetooth pairing button where you can put it in a convenient location and pair extremely easily. It's very convenient. The two together work fantastic. This can be up to 300 feet away, so that gives you a lot of system design flexibility. Now, the next products I want to talk about are these Dante interfaces. In the beginning, these were our classic rack-mountable Dante interfaces, which were all physically configured. In other words, they had switches on the front to adjust things like gain. These are all software configured, and they have Essential DSP built in. So fully controllable through our Dante console software. You can adjust things like gain, select phantom power, various filters like high pass, low pass filters. Actually has a analog circuit for a fully auto adjusting compressor limiter built in for every analog input. And I think one of the most amazing things on these products is every input and every output has a virtual 4x1 mixer. That allows you to route any of the incoming signals to any of the outputs, including crossing over between analog and Dante. So you could actually have background music coming in from the Dante network to a local fitness instructor who's connecting by a microphone, maybe a head-worn microphone, and you can actually adjust the levels. Analog and Dante, route them to any mixer output, any output that you want. So the products consist of our 4x4, 4 in, 4 out onto the Dante network, the RU-RM44, which is a mic line bidirectional network interface. A product that's half the features are RN22, 2 in, 2 out. And then we have single direction units, which are RU-RM40, mic line to Dante network interface, and the RU-RN04 network to mic line output interface. Again, these are all fully controllable through software. And as you might see over here on this little console, we work extremely well with so many other platforms, anything from QSYS with our plugins. We have APIs for things for managing control and operation in the Crestron environment, Visionary Solutions, Biamp, and some of the other major players out there, Harman, of course, BSS. Our goal is to truly just have a product that is ideal for integrating into anybody's preferred platform. Over here, we actually have a live application of some of these products. Just to be clear, the RU-BTLA Bluetooth unit is available now. You can place your orders today. The network interfaces, these are coming really soon. Our hope is around mid Q3, let's say 30 days would be an ideal target for us. And the way it's looking in our production, we should be able to meet that goal. In this live application, I'm actually feeding our Bluetooth outputs with the remote pairing button into Dante. So I'll show you on the back, it's probably easier to follow. So we're coming out balanced analog out into our input on the RN22. getting onto the network, there's a Cisco switch down here inside the cabinet. Now, out of the Cisco switch, we're actually routing to this device, which was new for us last year, which is a network volume control. And there's only two in the world, and we make them both. So this volume control actually allows one or two Dante streams to come in, and then we route it back out to another device, in this case here. So it's actually attenuating the Dante stream. Works with any other manufacturer's Dante products. You can actually have it come in as a stereo in, stereo out, stereo sum to mono, to one or two mono outputs, or you can actually have two single mono sources come in and then route them out to two individual zones. The unit is adjustable in many ways. You can change the label on it, you can change the color, the background, you can change how fast it attenuates, how fast the volume knob increases or decreases. If you push it once, it goes into mute, and if you push it and hold it, it accesses the menu. And now in this case, I can access two different zones. I can go to zone 1 or zone 2 and adjust my volume from there. And keep in mind, you can change the colors and the labeling so it makes much more clear sense to the end user. Now, out of this unit, we're actually routing the attenuated signals back to this unit, which is our RU-RN04. So this is receiving, and it has the analog outputs, and we're taking one of the analog outputs and we're connecting it to our analog powered speaker, the DPSP1. And this is just showing a whole lot of flexibility. Bluetooth into Dante, controlled attenuation or controlled level, out of the level control into another Dante unit, out of the Dante analog into a powered speaker. If anything, we're just trying to show many different scenarios in the flexibility of the things you can do for your system design. Okay, and from here, I'm going to take you to another part of the booth. We've got some other great products, some existing products that I think you'll find really interesting. So follow me. So on this side, we have all of our Decora Dante products. And I shouldn't say all. We actually have over 90 Dante interfaces. We make more Dante interfaces than any other manufacturer in the world. And according to Audinate, we actually make more interfaces than all the other manufacturers in the world, which we need to count and see if that's true. Extreme flexibility. We have so many different models. It's you can pretty much design almost anything you can imagine. So I think one of the key products we really are having fantastic sales success with are our single gang products, and that's these here. These were brought out about 2 years ago. Just like the bigger brothers, these are true single Decora Dante units. They can, in this case, this one has two XLR inputs. Each can individually be set for mic or line level. Again, you can adjust gain, you can turn on or off phantom power. It also has two line level outputs on the back, and these can be wired balanced or unbalanced. These are actually, the output levels are actually controlled by RDL console or other manufacturers' controls and our own remote controls. And these products can actually be attenuated in 1 dB steps for ultra precision level control adjustment. And all that is done on a single RJ45. Fantastic products. We have these, the RN22. We have this one here, which is a mic or line level input, as well as a mini jack input. And this is sum to mono. So I have two inputs coming in here, two inputs coming out back. And this one is the RN2ML. Little tongue twister. We have other products that are XLR in, XLR out, and then another product that is just strictly XLR out. And if this is the one I think it is, we also have our very popular DBTN21 Dante and Bluetooth interface. So this is going to take Bluetooth in, convert it to Dante channels. Again, it can sum stereo signals to mono. You can actually pair from the front, the intuitive front pair button, or you can pair through RDL console or other people's control software. And that's it. Now, sitting over here as well, we also have RDL's remote controls. Now, these are technically network products, but they're not interfaces. In other words, they connect on the network, so it could be a Dante or an AES67 network, but they're going to control all the functions and features of our remote controlled products, including these single gang. So anything that's software configurable, that can actually be programmed into these remote controls. I can control up to 8 products. I can control their gain adjustments, phantom power, the line level outputs on the back, all can be controlled from here. And I can do Dante routing as well. All this can be stored as a preset, and this has 8 presets for instant complete system recall at just a push of a button. These are fantastic products. And then we also have a different product over here. Oh, let me back up. This is called the DRNMCR. NMC1R, excuse me. Let me back that up, okay. And just so you're familiar with the model, this is the DNMC1R. But we also have a sister product here called the DNMCLR. And this product is just level control. So again, volume control with a push of a mute. Up to 8 of these units can actually be daisy chained together to control a single system or even a single product. Now I'm going to take you over to another booth where we have our very popular Format A platform. Now Format A is an RDL exclusive that has gained global recognition, and it's one of our best-selling series of products. We have over 90 different interfaces available, and that's over here. So Format A looks a little bit like network products, and that's because it uses the exact same cable, same Cat5 or Cat6 cables. But what's interesting about Format A is they don't connect to a network switch, they connect to each other. So they're great for short distances. The cable can easily be 3,000 feet. We have over 90 different modules to choose from, including senders and receivers. But then from there we get very creative. We have mixing units, remote control for different level inputs on the mixing units, Bluetooth, source selectors, powered speakers, and the list just goes on and on and on. As a matter of fact, the very first product we started out with, which was the RU-BTLA, is a Format A product. And the idea is we can actually connect additional inputs and additional receiver outputs on this system. I think one of the most attractive features on Format A is not only can you go long distances and daisy chain multiple modules, but at any given time, you can use any of these 3 products here, which are Dante to Format A converters. So after you've designed a system with cost-effective system with less expensive products than Dante interfaces, if somebody wants to upgrade the system and make it a full network system, you just add one of these modules here. This is where all the Format A connects, and then there's a different RJ45 for connecting to a network system. So without changing out any products, without really even changing out any cables, but just repatching, I can now make all these Format A modules, which are technically analog, fully Dante products. They are now Dante network endpoints where I can actually route different things to them. If there's a DSP involved, I can actually affect the signal in many different ways, gain, and anything you do with a DSP, now all on a Format A system. It's a wonderful conversion for either expanding a system or maybe an up-and-coming customer that's a new business, or if you just want to design a completely cost-effective Dante system by incorporating Format A. This is a great way to do it. I want to thank you for your time and for joining us here at InfoComm. Again, my name is Chuck Smith, the Sales and Marketing Manager. Thank you.